Bum, 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 bum.
Rotate onto the other thing. We're live!
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. We're here. How did this happen? We're in...
I don't know.
We don't know. No one knows. But we're here. Hello
We
to
are.
chat. Hello. Please give a warm welcome to Sayu.
Hello, hello.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello, welcome. I hear far off clapping. It's perfect. I can
I wonder
imagine
if I
it's
have.
chat.
Hold on. Do I have? No, that's the wrong button. There we go.
I like how it just started booing at first, though.
Yeah, I tend to press the wrong buttons every now and then.
You need like a little sticky note on each of them, just to be like,
I
oh, yeah, this.
do. That would be really smart.
So welcome to our lovely cyborg VTuber.
Me.
That him. His merch is now live. Did you have any words you want to say to the chat?
Question before I say it. Can I curse?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. All right. Buy my shit. Buy my shit now, please. Thank you.
Buy his shit.
I appreciate you.
Simp for him. Do it.
Also, all the merch art was done by Aniki. That's my artist. Shout out to Aniki. They're really cool. But yeah, buy my shit, please and thank you.
Buy his shit. Follow the artist. Do the thing.
Do all the things. Do all the things.
Do all the things because they're the good. They're the good
Yeah,
ones.
they sure are.
Yep, it's live. It's time. It's good. So Sayu.
Yeah.
You
I
are.
do have sound, I think. Don't worry. I didn't realize I was on push to talk, so that's why my mouth was moving and no sound was coming out.
That makes no
nice.
sense.
So
That-
wait, were
that
you
was
talking
just
this
me.
whole time, or you just like?
Oh no, I was talking.
I just thought you were making like
Muted
pop
even
sounds.
when it's not my own stream.
It's perfect.
It's okay. It's okay. You didn't hear anything. You didn't hear it.
We literally didn't.
You're lucky you guys didn't hear it.
You talking massive
Maybe.
crap.
Oh god.
Well.
Just shit talking in the
Who knows?
background. It's okay. That sounds like boss.
I wasn't. I was just getting everyone excited, but it came out a little less exciting than intended.
Everyone's so extra hyped now. So you did the voice acting. You do many things besides just being a VTuber. You encapsulate much of the world, both 2D, 3D, and let's say 4D.
Everything in between.
Because people can smell you if they meet you in person. So we have every single
Smells bad.
Ugh, stinky gamer.
5D though, because if you're there in
5G.
person, you can also poke people. So that's like 5D.
That is very true. I could punch someone if I wanted to. I choose not to.
Oh,
though,
that would
but
be
I
really
could.
5D because then it's like 5-digit.
Could you imagine if there was like a future VTubing feature where it's like, hey, I want you to punch me in the face. Well, if you donate like X amount of money, my hand will just imbue through the screen and hit you.
Everyone would literally do that though. That would be both the best and the worst thing to ever happen to the internet.
Yeah.
As soon as a virtual character is able to reach through your screen and
Yeah.
do anything, literally anything.
I mean, I'm sure folks will be. Why'd you say it like that? I'm sure folks will be like, oh yeah, I want to hold your hand. Oh yeah, punch me in the face. And now that you said that,
Oh, yeah,
it's like,
baby.
you know,
It's like, okay, how much money you gonna donate for it though?
$1,000
It's
for
minimum.
a single slap.
Yup. That actually kind of relates to one of the questions I was gonna ask today
What?
too. As a cyborg VTuber, if you could have like imagine that VTuber technology was like absolutely unlimited. If you could have any one feature installed into yourself, what would it be?
Like the sky is the limit.
Yeah, like anything. You could break the internet if you want, like anything.
Okay, yeah. Sell it to us.
I mean, I just gave you the $1 million idea about slapping folks in the
True,
face.
that's true.
Like you know how folks are able to like time others out in chat.
Yeah.
So it'd be like that, but instead of a timeout, they get slapped across the face. And you know,
that's
it
their
varies.
timeout?
Exactly, and it varies, right? Like it's like, you're timed out for 5 seconds. It's a little.
It's like a little pap.
Yeah, but it's like if it's just your message deleted, it's like a little like no, like you know, just a finger wag, like not even a slap.
It comes out and just like wiggles its finger at you.
Yeah, but if it's like 600 seconds, it's the big like, and then like if it's any longer, it just devolves into a punch eventually.
Oh god!
It's like I'll see you tomorrow, and then they're knocked out.
Do you not think that chat though would purposely be trying to get themselves timed out literally the entire time?
Oh, 100%. Someone's like, oh, come on, give it to me, fucking slap me in the face. So that's when you turn it into a donation. You see? There you go. And then you're like, timeout, so you just get timed out in chat. If any of you have that weird kink of getting slapped or punched in the face, that's gonna be $500, and then it'll be like, all right, here's all the money.
Here you go. I will do anything for money.
The VTuber motto.
Oh my god. Chat said an unfriendly fisting.
I would like to take this moment to say that was a bit. I don't condone violence. However, that would be hilarious to see. I would not ever do it though. I would just genuinely. If someone is being, I think this one would be really funny though. If someone was being, because you know how folks tend to be on the internet, they tend to be horny, and then there's the horny jail jokes and all that stuff.
Of course.
I would love to do, like, when your cat is being bad, and you get the little spray bottle.
Oh yeah.
I would want that for your chat. Like if your chat is if your chat is misbehaving, if they're horny, if you're just like, chat, shut up, and you just go, like, yeah, and they actually get, fuck. It would just be hilarious.
Oh my god, it's like Shrek 4D.
Exactly.
That would be pretty amazing.
But that's the one I would genuinely want.
That is the dream. The dream is to spray all of your chat members in the face.
Yep.
Why do you say it like that?
Why do you take it like that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Ooh, called out.
You don't know how that was intended. That was a pretty innocent statement.
Although,
yeah. I'm sure.
Yeah, but what kind of chemicals would it be coming through a screen? I guess would be. I mean, you're the cyborg. You know what's inside of you.
Oh yeah, oil. So it'd be thick.
Oh yeah.
So you're spraying thick.
No. It would just be normal, like just water. Because if it's anything else, it's gonna get weird. Like if you do spit, if you do spit, people will be like, oh yes, you know, like.
Yeah, no. You can pretend it's your spit, but it has to be no human DNA.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, if it's tap water, there's always the weird chance.
That's true.
Oh yeah, radiation and all.
I was gonna say feces, but I'd prefer radiation.
Oh yeah, that too.
Maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. Oh, chat's upset. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Chat's just like, yeah, middle.
What a great way to start.
Right, we're off to a strong start. It can only go downhill or uphill from here. I don't really know.
Definitely down.
It can only get better. We're great.
Or
worse. Or have we peaked already?
I don't know. I feel like I peaked like 5 years ago. But
I was gonna say the exact same thing.
I wasn't even streaming yet, but you know, just existing. Speaking of, okay, let's do some actual peeking. Oh no.
So a mic peak. No, I'm just kidding.
Should I bore the microphone? That's how you best peak.
That's how you get the best peak. You bore the microphone.
You bore your microphone, and that's how you immediately get sick.
That's it.
ASMR.
Yep.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Don't do it.
Your microphone. First of all, if it's your microphone, that thing is disgusting because I'm sure you haven't cleaned it.
Yeah.
Second of all, if it's a public microphone, even worse.
But what if you want to taste the emotions of the other people who were there before you?
Disgusting.
You just give it a little.
Tasty emotion.
Yeah, you remember that pandemic?
No.
Yeah.
That's all on that mic.
That is valid. What if it's a new mic?
Like the one at the library.
Sure, fuck it. Well, if it's a brand new mic, then yeah, just stick it in your mouth. Fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? You break it?
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty bad though.
Fucking Christ.
God. Okay. So, speaking of microphones and voice acting, whatever shit. What first sparked your interest in voice acting?
You know, that's very fun. Like, when I first started, a buddy of mine had just randomly asked me, it's like, hey, you want to be in my machinima? Which, I don't know. There's, like, very few machinima nowadays. The simple answer to a machinima is, if you've seen Red versus Blue, and it's, like, the Halo cinematic thing, it's that. It's, like, using an in-game engine to make a film. That's essentially what it is.
Roblox roleplay.
Oh, are you like you would like cosplay and like roleplay as like Steve from Minecraft and stuff?
No. He wanted to do essentially like his own series, similar to in the vein of Red versus Blue, where it's his own thing. And he wanted me to be a cop, but I was 14 and I used a pitch filter. And with time, my voice was getting deeper because, you know, puberty. And eventually I didn't need the pitch filter. And then for some reason, I don't know what it was. I think I had a lot of free time in my junior year of high school. Like, I got essentially a free period because they had this elective called Teacher's Aid, where you essentially would just have a period where you would just help out the teacher. And if the teacher didn't need you for anything, you just chill. They assigned me to a teacher that did not have a class that period. So I didn't have a class.
Had nothing.
And it was my very first period of the day. So literally, I would sleep all the time. It was amazing. Like, because in high school, I had to get up at like 5 in the morning to catch my bus at 6 a.m.
Ew.
And then my school and then class didn't start until like 8 or 9. But by the time
at that point?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm like, why am I awake 4 hours earlier? This is bullshit. So then I would remember, like, it was like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Essentially I'd just be still sleeping like till like 11 or noon. I don't remember how long the fucking classes were.
And so what, you start like voice acting in your dreams?
No, during that period, there were days that I just couldn't sleep, and I started doing research, and I listened to like voice acting mastery, and I don't know why it just clicked. And it just clicked that it was something I really wanted to do. So for my senior year of high school, I took drama, like improv, like the elective, and I took writing and theater to see if it was something that I would like. I was like, well, fuck it, I have 2 free electives, I might as well give it a shot. And I really got into it. I really got into it, and then that was the same year I started getting into like just looking stuff online to like see if it was something I'd gauge more. Because before then, I pretty much just kind of did the thing for my friend.
Yeah.
And then in like 2012 was when I really like started to be like, you know, I want to do this.
I could do this. This could be like a real thing. This could be real.
And 10 years later, look at me now. Fucking
Would you wish that you'd come this far in 10 years ago?
Hell no, absolutely not.
One thing that I do want to ask too, just if you have any advice, because I know a lot of people probably underestimate how long it can take to get into the industry. What advice would you kind of give someone who's like at that point where it's been maybe a year or something, and they kind of feel like they're the only one taking so long, but like they might not be as familiar?
I would say patience is key, and I know that's easier said than done. I mean, even to this day, I work pretty consistently, but I'm still very impatient when it comes to certain things. So it's patience really is key. Just because like you don't know what might happen. Some people go like 10 years without working, and then for some reason they get like a boom and just are in everything. Everybody is different. Yeah, and some people, they blow up real quick and then never get used again. So I would say, like, in the long term, you'd rather want to be a person that is consistently used rather than someone that gets like a blow up and then never used again.
That makes sense.
But it's a lot of patience, and it can be very disheartening I know when other people are like announcing stuff, and then the imposter syndrome kicks in.
Oh,
and
of course, any
Oh my
creator,
God.
fucking imposter syndrome.
Because the thing is, what I like about voice acting and like VTubing and like just content creating, there's a lot of overlap, right? There's a lot of overlap in the, because it's so funny. When I started VTubing, I was like, oh yeah, this is a nice space and all this stuff. And I'm like hanging out with friends and they're telling me about stuff. And I'm like, man, this is like the voice actor stuff I deal with on the daily. And then like, yeah, like it's overlapping. Like it's that fucking, that graph where it's like, this is this right side
like the
is
circle. The circle.
yeah. This right side is VTubing. This left side is voice acting. In the center, it overlaps, and there's a lot of overlap. But I mean, the imposter syndrome is real. Like, it's one of those things where I mean, numbers is something you shouldn't focus on, because if you do, then you're gonna be, you know,
not good.
Yeah, like you're just gonna drive yourself insane and depressed.
Yeah.
Just
No.
I feel like if you're having fun, then you're doing it right. Right?
Honestly, that's
'Cause-
like the biggest thing. If you're enjoying what you're doing, I think that's like the biggest thing that we've taken away from kind of everyone that we've been interviewing. It's just like, if you're enjoying what you're doing, that's like the biggest thing.
Yeah, and for some people it takes longer than others, and you know, it's a lot of patience, a lot of research, really, because like even when it comes to, that's what some folks, I feel like in both avenues don't take into consideration, like with content creating and with voice acting, is that some people just, it's like, oh, I want to do the thing. Okay, cool, but have you like taken classes? Have you done like research? Have you like X, Y, and Z? And with VTubing or just content creating, it's like, oh, cool, I want to be like YouTube or Twitch famous or whatever. And it's like, oh, cool, do you know how the algorithm works and how like tags and all this other stuff works?
Like
and
the what now?
Yeah, they're like, the fuck you talking about? I'm like, oh, it's a whole different science. Like it's so like it blows my mind every time I ask someone. It's like, oh, do you check your analytics? Do you check your like your tags and stuff? And they're like, the hell is that?
Like who's she?
And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to get vidIQ or like YouTube Boost or whatever the fuck they are to like help you with tags. Yeah.
I feel like that's one thing people underestimate in general about content creators, just like how much time it can take practicing and learning to do everything. It's a lot less people like, how can I get famous quick, and a lot more about like, okay, if you're interested, why haven't you already started doing like at least the bare minimum, like record your voice on your phone and listen to it, or like stream out PNG.
That is the biggest thing. That's the best advice I can give people. Just do it. Like, just start. Like, not even like quoting Shia LaBeouf. Like, literally, like, it's just start. Because a lot of people, I get asked, it's like, oh, how do I get started? And it's like, literally, just do it. Just start talking out loud. Like, start talking out loud. Read a book. Yeah, it's taking that leap.
I had a friend that I was like, hey, you like do like streaming and stuff, don't you? And I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, maybe I should get into that. And I was like, I don't know, like do your regular everyday thing and just talk to yourself. Because half the time, especially if you're not sure if you're getting views or whatever, you have to be able to keep yourself interesting and but also entertain yourself.
I will say, it was really funny. This, a buddy of mine, this made me laugh and also made me feel old at the same time.
Oh no!
A buddy of mine, his kid, so when I used to be a kid and I played pretend, I would be like, yeah, I'm Goku. I'm pretending to play Pokemon, or you know, play with like action figures and stuff. Apparently, his kid plays pretend by pretending he's a YouTuber.
Oh my god!
And I find that to be adorable as hell, and at the same time, I'm like, man, how the times have changed.
Oh my god.
Because the kid will be like, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to my next video. But he's not filming this.
So
he's not filming this. He's not filming this. He's not like uploading it or anything. He's just doing it. And I'm just like, that's so fucking cute.
That's precious. Kind of cursed and precious at the same time.
Exactly. It's like, it's such a double-edged sword, because I'm like, that's adorable. And then I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, you don't want to be me, kid.
No. You know what? That's a really good segue. So like about childhood and cartoons, and obviously now is your music channel, is it Weebee or is it like web? Weebee.
It's Weebee or Weeb, because that's the joke. Weebee Weebs.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense. Everything. Naruhodo. What was the most nostalgic song cover that you've done?
Oh god, there are so many. It's so funny because I'm releasing an album like on the 1st, and it's
That's so
all
soon.
nostalgic cartoon songs for me. Like on there, I'll say it because I've released the track list, but on that album I'm releasing like the Sonic X opening, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. I'm doing DuckTales, like the new one.
DuckTales. Woo.
Yeah, and one of them that I don't think folks are like, I don't know how many folks. It's so funny because I'll tell people, yeah, I don't know if you watch this, but every time I bring it up, I did a cover of Ultimate Muscle, and that is like, it was one song that I was so hyped about when I was a kid, and when I listened to it as an adult, I was like,
crap.
Oh,
when I was a
yes.
kid, I did not like the character designs when I was a kid.
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah,
They scared
yeah.
me.
But they were so cool.
All of the
anything
for kids or anything just that was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and depending on how it does, which I hope it does well, I will probably do another one because there's so many songs that I haven't covered. Because like this one has like Danny Phantom, American Dragon Jake Long.
Heck yeah.
What else does it have? I mean, it has Sonic Underground, a pup named Scooby Doo.
Holy, just like everything
SpongeBob.
nostalgia.
Yeah, like, and to throw for a loop, I even sang the SpongeBob ripped his pants. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of because when it comes to covers, I just like to do the things that I like. Yeah, like songs that I like grew up with, or like just songs that I was like, yeah, I can jam out to this.
Hell yeah.
You know,
and you know that other people are gonna jam.
Yeah.
Let me play the shortest. I don't know if that picks up. Oh
I don't
damn.
hear anything, but am I
That's okay. I don't think I picked it up. That's fine.
Nah, it's all good. But the most nostalgic one that's not on that album is probably I did a cover of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like 2003 opening from 4Kids. And I even got my buddy, his name is Jim Ferranda. He voiced Shredder in the Smite.
Oh my god.
I thought you were about to say smut, and I was like, what is
not in
It's
Smite.
just
In Smite. In Smite.
Shredder
the
can
game.
shred me. Oh, sorry. Continue.
But the thing that I liked about the Smite Turtles and Shredder, they did impersonations like they were trying to voice match the 2003 version. So when I heard him do the voice of Shredder, I was like, oh, that's like 2003. So there's the line in the 2003 opening where it's like, watch out for Shredder. I got him to do it. And I thought that was, just for like a line in this 40-second song.
But it's like the most accurate. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I'm looking that up as
sweet.
soon as this is done.
I do have one kind of related, kind of a little bit off topic question, but
Sure.
where you do a lot of voice acting for like other characters as well, how different does it feel, kind of like being a VTuber, like a character that you've created and is also kind of you? How's that different from like something that's written?
Well, I'm confined by what I can and can't say when I'm a character
Of
written.
course.
Yeah. But, well, no. What I mean is that like when it comes to like games or like anime or like that kind of thing, like
Can't really make it up.
there's like like I'm the character, right? I'm not. And because like here as this VTuber, you know, as Sayu, I can just say whatever the hell I want and just, you know, change up my
Just go
voice
with it.
however I want, you know, and just be stupid. But there are limitations in the sense of like, oh, that character is like this character would never say that. Like, you know, like, I mean, I voiced in Lost Ark as Carmine, who's the villain of the game or one of them. And he would never sound like how I'm talking right now because he's always low and, you know, he's very villainous.
Thanks.
But like he wouldn't be like, you have to come with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like with VTubing, I get a bit more freedom. And it's so weird to say because I feel even more freedom with it than I did when I used to stream on camera.
Yeah, because you used to be a Twitch streamer.
Yeah. I used to be very shy about one of the things I hated about being on camera is I always worried about how I looked, how I like, because I'd always get the comments of like, oh man, you look tired. And let me tell you, that is
People are allowed to be tired.
Bro, I hate
Oh,
I hate that. When people would tell me, it's like, man, you look tired. You should go to sleep.
It's like, thanks, I didn't need to hear it.
It's like, yeah, thanks, I love that. But now, when I'm tired and people don't see my face, they just hear my voice. And when I wake up, I'm like, hey, how's it going? Today we're playing.
Just nuts in their pants and you're fine.
Everyone's like, oh my god, I love tired voice Sai, and I was like, I'm just like, hey, it's fine, whatever. Like my eyes are like, hey.
Do you find in general that like VTubing versus on camera is chat like just a completely different vibe where you've done?
Oh, 1000%. It's so funny because when I was as a VTuber, like I feel like everyone is a lot more supportive, at least from my experience, because I know that some people don't have that experience. Like some people have like half and half, but me coming from a fan base prior in the before VTubing times, where I was constantly bombarded with like, hey, when are you gonna do this? Hey, when are you gonna do that? When are you gonna play but it was always Dragon Ball related. And I love Dragon Ball to this day. It's one of my favorite joys.
It's like
one of my first loves. Exactly.
100%.
But
Everybody
it's
has
one of
Dragon
those
Ball in their
things
heart.
where it was the only thing people wanted to talk about, right? And like now, like I mean, Sayu is very much about the voice acting, you know, like I mean, Cyborg Sayu, like, you know, but I'm a fanatic about voice acting, and I feel like I can talk more about voiceover because there's so many different types of voiceover, while with Dragon Ball, there's only so much, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I played a different game on Sayu, people aren't complaining, or people are actually interested in me playing those different games.
They want to see your actual genuine reactions and like you, rather than just like being like, oh, I know that you voiced this character. I want to see you do more things about this one character.
I will say it's very funny how folks are like, so do you only play the games you voice in? And I was like, no, it just happens to be the games I'm interested in playing. I just happen to gotta be in. But like, because I was playing Lost Ark and I was really into it, and people were like, you're only playing this because you voice in it, and I was like, no, that's
maybe
the
it's
bonus.
Good.
Yeah, and any time now when I play a game that I'm not in, like I recently played Sonic Adventure and I started Kirby, folks are like, I'm like, see guys, I don't voice in these.
And then everyone starts making up like a rumor, like, no, that must mean he's actually a voice actor inside of it.
Or then they'll ask me, it's like, so when are you going to voice in this? And I was like, make up your minds, bro. I mean, I would die to voice in a Sonic game or something Sonic in the future.
Yeah, you could be like the next Shadow. Or what?
Don't do that to me.
No. Don't get into the edgy shadow.
I would die. Oh my god.
You would be the perfect edgelord. It's fine.
Let me be the edge. Oh my gosh.
Your hair's halfway there. But
speaking of games that you like to play, I heard that you don't have a Genshin addiction. Who's the character that you did not lose the most money on?
That I did not.
That you did not. Oh.
No, you didn't, because you don't have an addiction.
No, there's obviously
right. I don't have an addiction. I don't have an addiction. I don't have a multiple C6 5 stars. I don't have that. Not me.
No.
No.
Casual.
The first step to help is
very
admitting
casual,
you have a
very
problem.
casual. But if I hypothetically played the game and did spend a lot of money, I think the one I might have wasted my most money on.
I mean, least.
Might have. I mean, yeah.
The one you would have if you'd done it.
Yeah.
Right. The one I would have. Probably Eula, which the worst part is I don't even use the bitch. I mean, I totally use the bitch. I wish I would have taken all that money that I didn't totally waste.
No.
Totally didn't waste it on Ito.
Oh.
Because
I
don't play
didn't get
him
him,
at
but
all.
I only tried once, to be fair. But my main goal at the time was Goro, and I did get Goro, so I just quit while it was a hit.
Oh no! But Goro, Albedo, Zhongli, and Ito make an incredible team, dude.
I'm never gonna switch away from playing as Goro anyway. I only need Goro and Ayato now. I only need those two, and then it's
Oh, well, you know the Ayato banner left, right?
I got Ayato in
yeah.
Okay, great.
20 polls.
that was,
I tried once, didn't get him. Tried again, I got him.
Nice.
That's
I got
nice.
him. I got him to C2,
Oof,
and
nice.
you got him
and then I
too.
ran away.
Yeah, no, that's
I mean,
pretty
I
good.
didn't get him to C2 because I don't have an addiction.
Of course, no. I'm still using
But
Traveler.
you would have. You would have if you
Right.
cared more.
Yeah, of course.
Yo, fuck Eula. Anyway,
It's a good thing you didn't spend for her. It's fine. You didn't.
yeah, it's a good
I'm
thing
so
I didn't
glad.
spend that amount of money
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's
wow.
a
on
big
a
number.
character
Wow.
that I
That
totally
would be an
play.
obscene amount.
Yeah, an obscene fucking amount.
So you've also done some voice work in Spanish, or
I have.
Espanol. Was there any time that you voiced the same character in both English and Spanish?
I have not. Well, actually, hold on. So it's not a character, but I did do promos for Nickelodeon. I did some promos for the Patrick Star Show, and I did do that in English and in Spanish.
Nice.
So that is technically the only time I've done that.
Heck yeah!
I've had a lot of fans ask me if I'm doing the potential Spanish voice of Shallot, and as far as I know, no. I think it might have been recorded before I even found out that they were doing a Spanish dub, which is totally fine by me, because then I'm like, okay, great, I get to play Dragon Ball Legends in Spanish, and then no one will be like, oh, you just playing it to your minute. Yeah, exactly.
Bitch, I'm playing in Spanish.
Yeah, I'm just like, bro, I want to hear this motherfucker say salvaje cañón, all right, or cañón salvaje. I don't care.
That's amazing. Yes, chat. There's gonna be a Spanish version. It's fine.
Supposedly, they
I
said
mean,
they said.
with
No,
rumors.
it's just
Yeah,
very
rumors.
weird because they announced there's a Spanish language, so that could mean that there is
Oh my
going to be a
gosh, the
Spanish
Spanish
dub.
language is real?
I
Oh
know.
wow.
Well, they say that the Spanish language is getting added to Dragon Ball Legends, but that could mean like the text or a dub.
subtitles.
True.
Right, but I thought the thing was I thought there already was Spanish text, which is why I'm like, oh, maybe it's like a dub.
Yeah, so it's all
but who knows?
speculation at this point. So
Yeah.
No
They said by the
confirmations.
end of May it's coming out, so I mean, who knows?
Speaking on Spanish, is there anything you can teach us in Spanish? Maybe like a cool swear?
A cool swear?
I
Okay,
don't
which
know.
one do you want to know?
I don't know. What's your favorite?
We'll say it first, then you can tell us what we said. We're
Okay,
brave.
okay. Come mierda.
Come mierda.
Come mierda.
Come mierda.
Come
Come
Gume.
mierda.
mierda. There's like
Yes.
a V in there.
Yeah,
Come
What do
that,
we say? What do we say?
What do I say?
yeah, full of shit.
You're full of come mierda.
Come mierda, right?
Come
The literal translation is you eat shit, but it's essentially like shit eater. Like that's the literal translation, but like the adapted would be you're full of shit.
You're full of
Nice.
shit, you shit eater.
Yeah, come mierda. Yeah,
Come mierda.
yeah, because mierda on its own
Mierda.
is shit.
Ah,
Yeah.
mierda.
That's a better insult though, to be honest, because you know everyone's full of shit at times. That's just like part
Exactly.
of existing and being a human. But not everyone eats shit, so that's pretty insulting.
Yeah,
I'd like
not
to
everybody
tell everyone,
eats shit.
Yeah, not everyone eats shit. What a good segue. So actually, speaking of eating,
Oh.
do
Not
cyborgs? Yeah, not shit. But do cyborgs eat food? Or
Yes,
yeah?
out of enjoyment, not because I need it, but because of I
Pleasure.
enjoy the flavors.
What food gives you the biggest enjoyment?
Oh, that's tough. All of them.
All of them. That's pretty
boba.
valid.
Boba.
I've never.
But I call it booba.
Booba.
But I call it booba.
Every fucking time I go to the boba shop, they're out of tapioca every single fucking time.
Well, you better get some while you can, because supposedly there's a tapioca shortage.
Well, that might make sense why it's always out whenever I fucking go.
Yeah. So
Damn.
the first time you get it might be the last time you get it.
Yay.
God, is that a threat?
No.
What flavor? I like.
I usually go caramel milk tea.
Ooh.
I've tried taro, and taro's fine. I enjoy I have to be in the right mood for taro.
Yeah.
Because taro, it tastes like cookies and cream, and when I know it's not. But then it leaves an aftertaste that I don't like.
It's like weird, like creamy, and you like lick it off the roof of your mouth, and you're like,
nom, 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 nom.
Yeah. But my go-to is usually the caramel milk tea. It's just I like sweet shit.
Hell yeah. Sweet tooth confirmed. Cool. If I'm doing taro, it has to be the slushy version.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like taro in like cakes and cookies and stuff.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I mean, taro chips are good too.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't had that.
You gotta try it.
And fries.
Yeah.
Oh,
what?
I had a fry. I mean, it's a root vegetable, so
right.
technically you could,
Like it makes sense. I just
the potato?
I just have never had it.
It's time.
Recommend. A question, getting back a little bit to voice acting. Where you mentioned you've been doing it for like 10 years. Is there a particular role that you kind of felt like was a turning point in your career, like where things kind of you finally realized like, hey, I'm doing the thing or something like that?
That is tough because it's like there's a point when you go from like holy shit, like I'm a fan, to like oh, I guess I am technically a professional at this point. And I feel like it took me a while. Like it goes back and forth because I'm such a fan of a lot of properties because I'm a nerd and like I mean
you have to consume the media you want to be part of.
Right,
Yeah.
but back then it was like, when I say back then, like even like 20 years ago, that wasn't the norm. Because like when folks started out at like Funimation or like well, formerly Funimation, now Crunchyroll, and like other places, like they had no idea what the hell they were getting into. They're just like, oh, I'm auditioning for a thing, and then but now it's like this wave of generation of folks that know what they're getting into. It's like, oh, I love anime.
Generation.
Yeah. Yes.
For
but
better, for worse.
yeah. I don't know. It's tough because like when I first started out, the very first thing I did was Fairy Tail, and I was a huge fan of Fairy Tail when I did it. I'm the one character in that show that doesn't have magic and has a gun, so that's hilarious. Yeah. And then afterwards, I did a bunch of bits, and I always was excited to get in the booth. But like, I mean, I think the one like when I started realizing it's like, oh, I guess I am a professional and not a fan anymore, is I worked on this project called Nambika, which was like one of my first like.
I freaking didn't realize that you were the voice actor, and I did a cosplay of the gender.
Oh, really?
events. Yeah, of your character.
Of Uno? That's awesome. Yeah, like that was one of those moments where I was in that show when I did it. It was like, because we just get to play like and it wasn't even in the first episode. It was like probably in like the second or third. Because I remember in the first episode of Nambika, the director for the show, he wanted us to do something very different. He wanted us to be like, yeah, in the first half of this episode, it's all very serious and you're trying to escape and all that stuff. And then like after that half, it became this like quirky comedy.
It's a really funny show.
I really recommend it. It's super cool. And then as we did it, I was just starting to have fun and play and stuff. And I feel like that was one of the first moments where I was like, oh, I guess I am an actor. I guess I am doing this thing.
I guess I'm the thing.
I'm doing it, Mom!
Yeah, but I think the one that really like solidified it's like, shit, was there's a show that I don't know how many people know of it. I feel like it's one of those underrated shows. It's called Sada Zanmai, and I voiced the lead in that one, and it was very heart-wrenching because like it's the premise is weird because it's like the lore of kappas and all that stuff, and like butt stuff is involved because kappa lore. It's fucking weird, but but
sorry, that was just...
you know what I'm saying. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But like it was one of those shows that like, because we did like music for it, like we sang for that show, we did so much for that show, and it's such a heart-wrenching story because like, you know, Koski is like cosplaying as his little brother's like idol because his little brother is sick and just wants to connect. Like the whole show is about connection, and it was one of those few roles that I was like, oh, I have to be real. Like, I can't just be a quirky dude anymore. Because for a long time, I was getting cast as like, oh, you're the asshole. You're the suave dude. You're the comic relief. And this was one of the first shows that I worked on where I was like, oh, I'm not any of those. I'm just like, there are quirky moments, but there were like heart-wrenching moments that in that show where I was like, oh wow,
there's like real emotion. And
yeah.
It's not just like the when you think of like a classic anime where they're like, eh? And
yeah, exactly.
It's like they're
a bit more challenging.
Yeah,
more real.
For sure.
It's awesome.
Not the clown anymore, being a deep character.
Yeah. And not that I don't like doing the comedy stuff, but it was one of those moments that just made me realize it's like, oh, I'm not just I'm more than just the goofball. I feel like it's the case for like any like on camera actor when they're known for like for example like Jack Black or like Ben Stiller, if they one day just were like, yeah, I want to get into a drama, and then they fucking kill it or some shit, you know?
Yeah, and you're like, where did this come from?
Exactly.
I thought you were a comedy actor, and then you're just like blown away at the fact that they can do it so well.
Yeah.
Sell it. It's so cool. So awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yay.
And I remember seeing on Twitter, you're talking about in the future doing a show about like teaching VTubers how to voice act and stuff. What would you give advice if there's any VTubers watching right now that are looking to like expand and get into voice acting?
Don't worry about the voices. Worry about the acting, because it's a very common misconception, and it's totally fine. Like, I mean, everybody's first thought when it comes to voiceover, it's like, oh, well, I gotta sound like like if it's anime, it's like, I gotta sound like a cute anime girl. Or if you're a boy, it's like, well, I gotta sound like Matthew Mercer. That's what
I'm Matthew
I
Mercer.
gotta sound like Matthew Mercer, like Justin Briner, like fucking, you know, like that type of thing.
Yeah,
but it doesn't matter. It's because there is a place for everybody in voiceover, and if you focus on your acting rather than your voice first, the voice comes later. It's something that has been taught from time and time again, because it's like, it doesn't matter if you can do like 50 voices if you can't act, you know, like
it doesn't matter if you can give me this one line in 50 voices.
Also, one thing I recommend, which a lot of VTubers are doing, is visual novels. Visual novels are great because it helps you with your cold reading. Because it's like, because like cold reading is a lot when it comes to like all voiceover, not just anime. Sometimes you go into the booth and my model freezes. Sometimes you go into the booth and you have no idea what you're going in for. Like when half the time I'm working on these, actually no, like a good 95% of the time when I'm going in to record anything, I'm like, okay, what are we doing today? I'm like, okay, you're gonna be this stoic librarian. His family died, and I'm like, all right, great.
Gotta be there instantly.
Cool. Here you go,
exactly.
and that's it. And then it's like, here you go, run with it.
Yeah. And then when simuldubs first started, they're like, hey, I cast you in this thing. Oh, I didn't audition. That's fine. I've heard your voice. I know exactly what you're gonna be a killer. I'm like, okay, why? It's like, well, you see, your best friend, you and your best friend are in this prison, but only one of you can come out alive. You gotta stab him in the back, but then he ends up killing you. So we want to make it believe that you care for your friend, but in reality, you were gonna stab him in the back the whole time. All right.
So multi-layered. Holy crap! You're just like, yeah, okay, I'll do that.
And you can't even do it superficially. You have to be like realistically there. So I can imagine. That's challenging sometimes.
Yeah. So if you're really good at cold reading, you're already in the right direction. If you're not good at it, I would recommend practicing cold reading.
Yeah, and the visual novel thing also, just if any other VTubers are watching, it's just really fun. Like me and Alka have done that before. It's just really fun.
So she had the L one. That was good.
Oh no, we're not gonna talk about that one.
Okay.
Even though I've been tempted to play more.
That's funny.
It's so good.
Good, okay. The plot is actually for the plot.
The plot.
Good. It's a murder mystery.
Is that what we're calling the male pectoral?
You're the one who brought up butt stuff first.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So between a busy streaming and recording schedule, you work like a lot.
Yeah.
What's your favorite way to relax though when you do get some downtime?
Streaming. In all seriousness though, I'm not even kidding. So it was getting to the point where I was working, like there were days where I was doing voiceover from like 8 a.m. to like some days till 10 p.m.
Oh, good.
And it was really bad. And that was like multiple days out of the week. And you know, at first I was like, when it wasn't like that, I really would like use streaming as a way to wind down, you know. And I know it doesn't count, but the thing is that my brain was like, well, I want to play a video game. Well, why aren't I streaming it? So you know, I might as well kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a really good way to look at it.
Right, but then I realized it's like, oh, I like literally like a month ago, I was tapped out. I was like, all right, I have to like stop streaming, like, because it's gonna kill me. So I told my chat, I was like, hey, I'm gonna take a week off, and I ended up taking 3. And mind you, here's the thing: it wasn't that I didn't want to stream. It was just I was so busy finishing up like multiple different projects. And I was literally getting booked from like 9 a.m. to like 6 p.m. It was so busy I couldn't even go to the gym, which it was something I was trying to regularly go to. But I get this question even from my colleagues. He's like, how do you do it? Like, how do you? I've even gotten this question from my buddy Caleb, because we catch up every now and then, and he goes, dude, how do you do it? Because you like voice act, you stream, you sing, like you're doing like all this other stuff, and I'm like, I'll get back to you when I have the answer to that, because I have no idea.
You just do it. You just do it. You just hope it'll be fine. You just do it.
Yeah. So what I've told myself that I'm gonna do is Mondays are officially off.
Nice. You need to have set days.
Yeah. No, yeah. For me, it's Sunday. Like, it's really good to have one day where you just don't, no matter what, even if you want to kind of force a break.
Yeah. Like, but the thing is that when your model freezes, it'll eventually catch up. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like even though I told my stream, I was like, yeah, I'm taking the week off. It was just from streaming. I was still working throughout that whole fucking time.
Oh yeah.
Because so that's the thing, and one of the things that folks are like, oh, take a break, and I'm like, when I told them, I was like, I've never really taken a break, not of my choice, because there's like, you go off to the holidays, right? You like go home, or you like don't do anything, like, you know, whatever, whether it be like Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever the fuck, like it doesn't matter, right? But I don't consider that a break, right? Because like, I love spending time with my family.
Oh my God,
exactly.
Even if it's good.
Exactly. Like, I love spending time with my family, but like what I consider a break is when I tell myself I choose not to voice act, I choose not to sing, I choose not to like I choose not to like stream, and I have nothing, you know. The closest thing to that was me taking the 3 weeks off from streaming, which did help a little bit and put certain things into perspective. And then I binged a show. Literally, my nights were like binging a show and playing a video game or something.
I mean, that's a good way to get your like brain back to
like literally normal. Turned off my brain and had it on autopilot, essentially.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's tough. I don't know. I'll give you a proper answer when I figure it out.
Oh my God.
No, yeah,
okay,
it's all good.
Yeah, we'll interview
it's a tough
you
question.
again then.
I think most people, even most streamers in general who don't also do voice acting are still figuring that out, because, you know, there's always that feeling that when you take a break, you're missing stuff. So you like don't want to.
it's FOMO, the fear of missing out. Absolutely. Yeah. Because it's funny, because I have a lot of friends that I want to like, I want to play games with, or like collabs and stuff. And anytime they ask me, I'm like, I can't.
Like, I really want to, but I'm dying. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And it's so funny, because it's like, there's in the voice acting world, there's this there's the current climate, because Crunchyroll and is like has a and on it.
Yeah.
Like work has slowed down for certain actors. Oh, that's funny. So work has slowed down.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, what a blessing in disguise for me, because I could take a little bit of a break. That was my mentality.
Yeah.
No, that didn't happen.
Oh no.
I got work. I ended up getting work from other places that filled just as much time. So I'm like,
Which is good though, but also
right. It just that confirmed that it's like, oh, okay, I don't have to rely on like Crunchy and Funny.
Yeah.
I love working with them, but like I love working with them, but I know in the back of my head it's like, okay, they're not the end all be all. Which also, to give another advice, don't just solely do anime voice acting if you're trying to be a voice actor. Don't limit yourself to anime. Not that anime isn't great. Anime is awesome.
That shouldn't be the end goal.
But there is commercials, there is like cartoons, and like there's promos. There's so many different avenues. So, but yeah.
And there's even ways probably to give yourself work. I don't know if this really counts or not, but like even just like making indie games with friends or doing like podcasts, or even, as we mentioned, just like VTubing and reading visual novels. So even if you end up like not being able to get work, there's lots of ways you can practice and stuff, which are really good.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That's so fun. Okay, no, I know that you've also been teasing about getting some updates on the new model. Is there anything that you're able to talk about? Or
if not, it's all good.
If not, describe your legs for me right now.
Yeah, I mean, if my model doesn't keep freezing. So you see, with the patch notes that I'm getting with the new model, I won't freeze as much.
It's a cyborg glitch. I see.
Yeah, working out the glitches.
I mean legs, obviously. A couple of new animations, which I'm really excited about. Because the thing is, when I started VTubing, I didn't know if I wanted to do this. I didn't know if I wanted to do this like full time or if like it would even work out. And I told myself at the end of the day, I'll have a mascot for my cover band. You know?
Valid.
So I was like, okay. I mean, worst case scenario, worst case scenario, I get a mascot. Exactly. But no, it's worked out great, and I will tease. I have like 3 other models also being worked on.
Oh my god! Is one of them the female model?
Dream female model.
Perhaps.
Yeah! Let's go!
Yeah!
I was literally right before this call sending off the email for the info.
Nice!
Yeah. It was really exciting. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy with how things are turning out. I have no idea how it looks. But I have this update coming out, like the one with my legs, an outfit for it, and then 3 other models. One of them is still in like very early stages. Because it's like still getting like character designed.
Ooh, okay. So we're in the final stages, but it's not. Okay, that's so exciting. You're gonna have toes?
I'm just contacting someone real quick.
No, you're fine.
Oh wait, no, I'm not supposed to talk. You can't hear my typing. Never mind.
I will not have toes.
Do cyborgs not have toes?
No,
you know?
Do you need toes?
You just gave me an idea for the female model.
It's gonna be a donation redeem. View
my god.
I have a really quick, super important question relating to toe beans. So some of your stickers are a cute little corgi. You want to talk very briefly about that?
That's the Borgies.
The Borgie!
Yeah, the cyborg corgis. The Borgies.
The Borgies, I love it.
Yeah, that's what I call what I call my chat. The Borgies.
I love it.
Yeah. It's really cute. It's because every now and then you'll hear my dog just bark in the background.
Oh god.
And then my chat will just spam the Borgie emote. So yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, we got some warehouse dogs.
I'm trying to figure out how to make it so I can have because I've seen some people do it and I don't know how. But you set it up so you have like a PNG set up to the text to speech. So the PNG will talk when the text to speech talks.
I think I might know how to do that.
Oh yeah, I think so too. I think I do too.
I'll walk you through it.
Dude,
Shoot us a message if you remember, because we'll forget. We'll definitely forget.
100%.
Oh, hell yeah.
Brain is small.
Because I really want that. I really want that to every now and then when someone subs or whatever, just have this fucking Borgie just be like, "Thank you for the donation."
That'd be good.
There's
That'd be
definitely
good.
a way. Yeah.
100%.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, as we're wrapping up, is there any upcoming streams or events or anything that you're wanting to promote for yourself?
I mean, I got
Like
this.
an album again, maybe too.
Yeah. The album comes out May 1st. It'll be available on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, all the places. It will be known as Cytoons. CYTOONS.
Oh my god.
Because tunes like cartoons and tunes as in like music.
Double entendre.
Amazing.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that I'm really happy with how that's coming out, and I usually try to stream like every other day now. Like I try to stream like 4 to 5 times a week is my goal, which is a little bit healthier than what I was doing before.
Yeah.
And yeah, for the album you can find it also on YouTube under Weeby We_B. And if you see my face, then you're in the right place.
You did it. You did the thing. It's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
He's got lots of tunes on there already too.
Yeah.
And we got one last super important question that we're asking
Sure.
everyone. Since you do eat food for enjoyment, would you rather eat an onion like an apple or a zucchini like a cucumber?
Banana.
Banana, yeah.
Oh. The zucchini like a fucking banana. Yeah, absolutely.
You're gonna peel it with your bare hands?
No, I'm just gonna swallow it whole.
Okay.
I guess you don't need to breathe, so that.
Yeah, that must help a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm fine. You're fine.
Anyway, I'll have to go for a minute. Just so you guys will have to like close up without me for a minute. I'm gonna disappear briefly. Just so that I can really quickly run to the washroom, and then I can let Maria on, because in order to do that, I gotta leave the room to like open the door and stuff and let her in.
Gotcha.
So thank you so much for stopping by. I'll let you guys close up, and I'll be back in a few minutes.
See you soon. So everyone, go buy Sayu shit.
Go buy my shit.
Go buy his shit.
Go buy my shit.
It's live right now on
right now.
PLAYdate. We have also make sure that you go and follow him on Twitch. That's where he mainly streams. But of course.
What? You didn't?
I wasn't ready. But yeah, follow him, listen to his music, all those good things. Follow him on Twitter. Give him the good things, you know, this stuff. Watch anime, become a nerd, play video game. It's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks so much for coming and being part of this, and we're looking forward to tomorrow's event and having you a part of it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Heck yeah! All right, well that's kind of it for the interview. So there's a trap door beneath you.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So
okay.
Have fun down there.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, it's so good. We've been so blessed with all these lovely people, haven't we? We have. And I'm so excited to have our next person on, Maria. You know, I'm hoping I'm on her good side, cause not only she's really cute. I don't know if you've watched. She also has like this really nice voice. If you're from Maria's streams, you're gonna be able to hear her speaking in her speaking voice rather than just her ASMR voice, which I am really excited for. I lurk on the streams. I get nervous about going in. But whenever Maria is ready, yeah, and we'll get her into the room. It's okay, we just had the door is stuck. That is all. Yeah, actually the biggest secret of all was that everyone, wait, is Maria listening? Everyone that's gone into the trapdoor hasn't actually left. They're all still down there. Yeah. You thought that we were printing all their stuff for them? No, they're helping. They're helping. They're down there. They're in the warehouse now. Come on. We want to get you guys some new people to work with. Thank you, TGM. Okay. Hi! Hello, chat! Thank you for the super good job. You guys are doing good jobs. I've been watching you guys and reading your comments and stuff.
I'll help get everything in a sec so that Mariya can come on. I'm just like, the door is, the security is like electric, right?
Yeah.
It's not letting me open it to let her in, so I'm just working on kicking it down. Just like, give me a minute. I got a mic through like a tiny hole in it for now, though. I smashed the window, so like you can at least hear her.
Oh, perfect, Mariya.
But I gotta kick the door down.
Mariya, can you hear me? I hear her through the door.
Let me in. I want to help. I want to help Sai cut out the stickers.
Mariya.
Yes?
I hear you. We'll get you in here soon, I promise.
Please.
See, this is the other reason we don't let people leave through that door. That's why they go down. Mariya, hi.
I've been here for days.
You've been...
They said if I didn't do the interview, I wouldn't get fed.
You're not supposed to talk about that.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
It's fine.
I mean,
it's fine.
I love Aka and Pam from PlayAsia. Hold on, the paper's a little smudged. Can you give me another script?
Yeah, you know, I'll just type it to you really quickly.
Oh, okay. Please purchase all of the VTuber packs from PLAYdate 2022 from...
Okay, I kicked the door down.
Oh, thank goodness.
Let me just,
Just get everyone nice and comfy.
There we go. So let me... we love Sclap sources. It's fine. So...
It happens.
Yay!
Yeah!
I'm just gonna pretend there's... Everything's fine.
Sorry, I brought my green board with me. Let me
There we go.
Yeah! It's really cool because then if we have the green board with you, we can put you in lots of cool backgrounds and stuff. We thought it might be more fun that way, you know? Thank you for bringing it. It's brilliant.
It was beautiful.
I just rolled it up real quick though. Thank you.
Yeah. Only one here with big brain. Imagine if we all had one. We could go to the beach.
Oh, that'd be
interview
so
on the
cool.
beach.
Interview on
We're
the
dumb.
beach.
Right?
Okay, let me just... I opened up the wrong... where's my mouse? But how? Hi! Hello, welcome! Now, do I... have I been saying your name correctly? Is it Kou Mariya?
Mariya!
Mariya! Yay! Yeah! And you are a lovely vampire. Like, I gotta know right off... Oh, I was gonna say right off the bat, like... What you... How do you feel about garlic and stuff?
Garlic?
Is it rumors or is it danger?
I mean, it makes my tummy upset, but like, if you take garlic aid right before having it, you know, they have like chewable pills now. Yeah, you take garlic aid, and I'm totally fine. It's kind of like how humans are with milk tea. Yeah!
That's good. I'm glad there's modern solutions, because you'd be missing out on a lot of food. That would suck.
Right? Imagine a life without garlic fries.
Oh, cannot.
It's not a life.
It's not. It's sadness. It's sadness.
I see that you just recently started coming back to streaming a few days ago as well, so I just wanted to give you a warm welcome back.
Yeah, we're so glad everything's gone well and
That's so much.
That you're doing good. We're so happy that you were able to come and join and that you Yeah!
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited. I was just like, get to talk about Aka and Pam.
Okay, I was like beforehand, I was like, I'm really nervous about all of this. Do I like go have a beer? What do I do? But
that's tempting. Not gonna lie, yesterday I may have been very slightly intoxicated just to ease the nerves a little bit.
I didn't bring my drink.
It's fine.
Oh yeah.
I'm not today. I'm not today.
But yeah. So, what inspired you to start trying ASMR streams? Because I know that's a big part of your content and stuff.
I have trouble sleeping, so I like watch a lot of like YouTube ASMR. So I was like, back when I became a like VTuber, I saw like people like Vivi and Shando and Lily and stuff, and I was just like, oh my gosh, they're so like cool. So I was like, wait, VTubers can be ASMR artists? So I wanted to try it out, and I ended up kind of splurging on an ASMR mic and really enjoying it.
So does it have like the dual end things, like where it's like you can like go from the one side to the other?
Like the ears?
Oh, not maybe ears, but I don't know what an ASMR one is.
Yeah, they're it's double-sided.
That's so
like,
cool.
There's 2 microphones.
What happens if you sing in the middle of them instead of at one side? Does it kind of sound like you're actually at that position in the room when you listen to the playback? Or like,
yeah,
I'm just curious how they work.
Yeah, so like they're modeled after real like human ears and human like thingies, so it sounds like exactly like someone's in front of you if you're like in front of it.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be really cool to do like a karaoke with an ASMR mic. It's not what they're maybe intended for, but that'd be so cool.
Right? I've done like ukulele streams with my ASMR mic, and it's like, I don't know, it has a nice cozy feeling. Like what is it? Like a live house kinda.
Oh yeah. Have you ever been to like a live house in Japan or anything like that out of curiosity?
Not in Japan, just like imitation ones.
I just saw the word because usually I find that the exact term live house is more used in Japan, so I was like, oh, I wonder.
I'm just a weeb.
That's okay. We're all weebs.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all? It's all good. If you ever did go to Japan though, what's like a place or something you'd really like to go or something you'd really like to do?
I want to go to the konbinis so bad.
Oh my god! Literally!
Like, I always watch like Japanese konbini videos. I'm like, oh my gosh, you can just like buy all these things here, like a whole bento box and like yummy food.
It's good too.
And it's like good for it. Can be good for you. At least.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, no. But like, there's better than like if you go to a 7-Eleven in any part of the States or whatever, and you're just like, here's a hot dog.
That much better, to be honest.
I don't know. When you have a packaged meal that at least looks kind of cooked, I'm kind of like, this is better than what I would make at home. So
those taquitos that have been swirling around for like 3 days.
Yeah. And they're still warm.
I don't know, the 7-Eleven chicken though, both in Japan and elsewhere, can be pretty good. Just like the chicken on a stick.
Oh god, I've never trusted it. Maybe I should try it? Is that...
It's good!
Chicken on a stick?
Yeah. I'm just a sucker for chicken though, so I mean... In Japan, they have a version of it that's really spicy too, and I used to like... This is so bad. I would skip entire meals and just get like 3 sticks of chicken and just walk around eating them, even though that's rude.
It's okay. You can always pull the foreigner card. I think I would do the same though.
Right?
Yeah.
Gaijin, sorry.
Gaijin desu kara sumimasen.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. To make it extra confusing.
Watashi wa foreigner gaijin desu.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You can go.
No.
I was gonna say, while we're talking about Japan, you mentioned as well that you're learning Japanese. Are there any like fun ways that you like to practice?
Yeah. So a reason why I learned a lot of Japanese recently was watching VTubers like thingy. But then I recently became friends with a lot of JP VTubers, and my favorite way to like actually study was like doing collabs and stuff like that. And like talking to them, and I think it's really helpful.
If they're speaking in Japanese especially, and then it's like, you want to respond to them and make sure that you can understand what they're saying too. I love it. That's such a smart way to do it.
Yeah. Do you have any advice for people who might be like hoping to eventually do like JP collabs, but they're a bit nervous at myself?
They're nervous too. Like for EN VTubers, we have a much more like tight-knit community. Like we all know like hundreds of each other and things like that. And like, you know, if you mention like, oh yeah, like Sayu and things like that, people are like, oh yeah, Sayu and things like and like that. So it's for the indie community. But for the JP community, it's a little bit more like separated. So like you kind of just have to like get out of your shell and just try to reach out and stuff yourself. But I think like overall, like they're super nice, and a lot of them like want to learn English. So like it's like a two-way street. So as long as you're like nice, even if your Japanese is like broken or like, I learned my Japanese from like anime first, so like my Japanese is like super rude, right? But they're like, it's okay, we understand you, and you learned it from anime. So
oh, that's exactly. Oh no, I
it's
never
okay,
even realized.
You are anime. You are anime. You can get away with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and like Shio said, like going to their streams and like talking to them. For some of them, I just went to their streams and then they were like, oh, like they checked me out, and I was just like, okay, cool, now we're mutual. So it's like kind of neat that way.
Nice.
I love it when that happens like that.
It's always fun.
Abadi Belly, what? So, oh god, I lost my spot where I was reading.
I got one that's kind of related to what you were saying a minute ago. That I'll just ask real quick. We have been VTubing for quite a long time now. How do you find the community is changed? How do you find the community has changed over the years? Just like, from when you started to now.
Oh, so I started back in like 2020. So there wasn't like a ton of VTubers like there are now. Nowadays, like there's like VTubers literally like popping up like left and right. And like what's really cool is that it's so accessible, and like there's like free or cheap models available, like the Onesa model and things like that. So a lot of people are able to start up. Versus like when I first started, it was hard to find artists and riggers as commonly as it is right now. So for my artists, I went out to a friend who never did like models before, versus like before, like nowadays you're kind of just like on the TL you'll see like, oh, I do models, this is my price range, things like that. Another thing that's really changed is like debut culture, because like now it's so like intense. Like everyone has these like amazing high quality, even like more high quality than corporate like debuts.
I'm always blown away.
Yeah, like full on anime. Like I remember seeing like Baby and thingy, and like she had like a full movie for her re-debut. I was like so impressed. And back in 2020, I would say that's when it started. Like the lore was usually just a slide on your PowerPoint, and now it's just this whole grand thing. It's so cool.
I used to lurk in a lot of like indie streams in around like 2020, early 2021. I actually used to lurk in yours as well.
What?
And like before I had my debut, I lurked in a lot of small indies, and like it's just so, you're right, it's really different. The debuts, like you see them now, and it's like, how much money do they spend on this debut? But back then, it was more like just kind of like, hey, I'm here hanging out with you guys, kind of vibe for debut.
Yeah.
I hadn't even thought about it until you mentioned it, but it's such a jarring difference now.
Now, you've mentioned before that like growth, especially in VTubing community and everything like that, is not linear. What advice would you give to a VTuber who feels like they've hit a wall maybe in their growth?
For me, like I debuted, and then I had, I think like almost 200 people, and I was like, whoa, that's so cool. And then for like 5 months, I just dwindled all the way down to like 10 average viewers from there. And it was so disheartening, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's like been half a year, and like I'm just like, I'm gonna go to 0. So I think like, but I kept doing it because like I love it and stuff. But then I see a lot of VTubers, and then when they see their numbers dwindle down, some of them end up graduating or taking like long hiatuses and things like that. And I think like my tip for that would just be to power through the low parts, because like if you don't stream, you won't grow, kind of thing.
That's very true, because if you're not making the content at the very least for people to find you, how are they gonna know that they want to be there to watch you when you come back?
Especially if that's the reason that you're upset. If you just like need a break or whatever, it's probably different.
Yeah.
But if you just are debating taking a break because your numbers are low, it's probably the wrong reason to take one.
Yeah, I see it a lot, pretty frequently on the TL. So I think like, for one of them, be just like pushing through those like low ends. But then another thing that helped me out was being consistent with my times. Actually, really, was really helpful.
Probably makes
Because then people know when to expect you.
Yeah, and then easier probably even just for like everyday life. You can plan your actual days and stuff, and still have as much as your life as we can in this day and age. It's getting better.
It's okay. My life outside of VTubing is still VTubers, unfortunately.
I know!
It's literally every day!
That's what happens! When you become a VTuber, there's nothing else anymore. You are a VTuber. It consumes you.
It is. Exactly. You're either streaming or you're watching other VTubers or looking at things to do as a VTuber.
Even if you, like, on the rare decisions, you go and, like, touch grass. While you're out, you'll see something and you're like, I could use this for a stream. I could use this for a stream.
Oh my gosh,
I like
when I go to Daiso, I'll see these things.
I love
like,
Daiso!
Sorry. And I'll be like, oh, I can use this for ASMR. And I end up with, like, a bunch of, like, random sponges and brushes and things like that.
Oh my god.
Worth it, though. Worth it. Worth it. Always worth it.
Always worth it. Oh, I know. Like, sometimes I'll go out for a walk and like, you know, the occasional time you're like, oh, nature. And then the entire time I'm walking, I'm like, oh, this would make a really good short. Oh, and like,
or has a stream background.
Yeah, no, I'll like not even think of things related to the walk. My brain will go off and be like thinking, like, make up a random song that's just like really rude, and I'm just like, perfect. This is exactly what we need in nature.
Exactly. No, I feel it. It's hard to turn off like VTuber brain because like we're all like, you know,
like monkey.
Yeah, because everything we do, it's kind of like for us and kind of thing, like our brand or whatever. So it's just like, sometimes I catch myself like, and this is like toxic VTuber behavior, you guys. This is
it happens though. It happens probably.
Like, it's like everything you do is just like, how can I make this into content? And just like, no, stop it, turn off that.
Stop it, brain. Need a break time.
Yeah, enjoy life. Choose life.
I think it's a struggle that everyone goes through, though. It just takes kind of time to figure out the ways to turn that off sometimes, and sometimes it's a bit of an effort. But I think it is something that everyone deals with, whether they realize it or not at times.
Yeah, content creator brain. Like, speaking of like VTuber stuff outside of like streaming stuff, you also mentioned that you sometimes make VTuber assets on. I always don't know how to say it. Is it coffee, Ko-fi, coffee?
Coffee, but
I mean, it looks like a coffee cup.
You buy coffee.
That makes more
sense.
But
it looks like the word lo-fi.
I know. My brain always reads Ko-fi, and I'm like, I know it's coffee, but it's Ko-fi. But are there any types of assets you'd love to see or make in the future?
I want to try doing more animated assets. I've done like my animated ASMR mic, and it was like a fun challenge. Like, I'm really bad at drawing hands, but I think
so
like,
hard,
right? I was that kid who always drew anime characters with their hands behind their back. You know what I mean?
Yes! Or you figure out one hand pose you can draw and always do the same pose. Always
and that's
the
it.
same pose.
Everyone has the same hand.
Right? Or like oversized sleeves, or all you have to draw the fingertips.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be the next best.
So I'm super bad at drawing hands, but I want to try doing like holding a kalimba, or like maybe like holding a microphone, kind of more of those like limb assets would be really fun.
Oh, and especially for like more unique things like that, because especially if you like, I don't know, play a kalimba or anything like that, I would love to listen to a kalimba, but then having the asset of it too would be so cool.
God, having like an asset to play flute even would be so good, because I'm always just there with like a floating flute. It's kind of hard to hit the buttons when your hands aren't on it, you know? Like, you can only use telekinesis so much when your brain's trying to read chat. It gets a little confusing.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, so since you're a vampire, I've been wondering, do you drink blood then?
I do.
You do? Okay, now does the blood of a simp taste better, or someone maybe who plays hard to get?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think, richer blood tastes better, right? Sorry, that was a bad pun.
That's okay. It's not the first one today.
It's okay. There's been a lot.
Cut the stream. Cut the stream.
It's done. Goodbye, everyone.
All right, thank you for
It's
coming.
been clipped 50 times already. There's no
We're outed.
escaping.
We're outed. We simp for simps. Now, could you maybe elaborate on a few like vampire myths that might be true, or maybe they are myths? Like, what do you think about like silver?
Silver. So people think that like mirrors, cause like they were like made out of silver before, that they would work nowadays. They still don't work on me.
Mirrors still don't work.
They still don't work. Mirrors don't work. Water doesn't work. So reflections have nothing to do with silver.
So do you even know what you look like?
No.
Oh wow.
Am I
beautiful?
It's pretty cute.
You're so cute.
Very, very cute. It's very surprising you don't know what you look like because you look very well put together.
Aww.
I think
Your makeup is really well done considering you can't see anything.
Thank you. I got it done on online.
Oh, nice. You have to tell me to place later.
And as a vampire, do you also eat normal food, or is it like blood exclusively?
I'm anemic, so I try to eat foods that are high in iron, like spinach, blood, hearts, steak, blood. But I enjoy all sorts of foods.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
Yeah. And since you've been around for like 6,669 years as a vampire, do you ever feel like a bit of a boomer in the VTuber community?
Me? A boomer?
Yeah. I mean, most people are like a couple thousand years younger at least, so I was just wondering, you know.
I don't know. I like TikTok. And
the TikToks.
You like
I like the TikToks. Geez. Olivia Rodrigo, Harry Styles? Question mark?
Question mark?
The question mark, yes.
Is he?
Question mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a Zoomer. Zoomer.
I identify as Zoomer, but I do have some boomer tendencies, I suppose.
Oh.
I relate. Oh no. How would you punish your chat if they called you a boomer?
Yeah.
I think punishing my chat would be a bit of a reward for them.
Oh, that's valid.
Oh, they're a little.
How do you punish a chat who likes to be punished? Like, what do you even do?
What do I do? Sometimes I show them this face and I give them my serious voice.
It's kind of hot though.
It's kind of giving off some Yandere vibes.
It was supposed to be punishment, but if you think it's hot, I suppose I can continue it.
Oh no.
So, I've been curious. Would you consider yourself Yandere?
I would. I think I've done enough ASMR Yandere streams to justify that label.
I definitely remember you squishing and popping our brains.
I remember you sneezing.
That was so cute.
It was really cute.
Embarrassed.
It was the cutest.
You're the one who re-uploaded it on your own channel. So I'm out of shame.
That's adorable. But what do you think would be your Yandere, your weapon of choice, and why?
Ooh. Is tape a weapon?
Tape?
It can be.
What kind of tape?
Depends how you use it.
Duct tape is usually my favorite.
It can be pretty dangerous. And you can use it to fix them later too, just in case you accidentally punish a bit too much and break them.
True.
Did you tape up the brain after you popped it?
Yeah.
I ate it.
Oh.
Well, that leaves no evidence, so that's probably smarter, actually.
Yeah, and it's nutritious.
Yeah,
Delicious.
and iron! Iron!
Perfect. Okay, duct tape. And what's your reasoning for the duct tape?
Sometimes if I put tape over chat, they'll all type the letter M. And it makes me laugh so much. Because they can't talk, so I don't know. I just like it when chat can't talk. It's kind of cute.
Oh, so I'm getting some S vibes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
bully
a little
chat.
bit. Maybe that's what the M really means when chat.
Oh my
sends
god,
it.
they're all just admitting that.
Oops.
Oops. Chat, you outed yourselves first.
Yep.
And you meant
We do drawing assets and stuff as well. You do a bit of graphic design I've seen for some things. Is that something that you've always enjoyed or something that you picked up kind of when you started streaming?
Like casual graphic design, like just for funsies and stuff like that. But then when I became a VTuber, I was like, I can't afford an overlay and all these other things. I'm gonna learn it myself. So, same thing with like thumbnails and stuff. I'm just like, I need thumbnails, but mine look all, like I have to level up. So I've been like watching like tutorials and things like that because I like to do like more like better editing. But I think I've always like been liked Photoshop and stuff, but I or like editing things like that. But, yeah.
Well, yeah, I've seen a few things. And they look really, really good too. So yeah, you're doing great with it.
Duct tape.
Yeah.
it's
Let's
Maria's
go.
duct tape. That's all.
That's the duct tape. Now chat can't talk. That's fine.
It's fine. Now we can actually just talk with us, and it's good.
Yeah.
Just
No.
a bunch of cute girls on a black leather couch.
Oh my.
Whatever
Oh
could
my.
they get up to? Just the
I
three
don't
of us
know.
by ourselves?
And we silenced chat, so there's no witnesses.
No witnesses.
Are you?
Why is this like why am I on this casting couch though? I never agreed to this part.
You're the first person to figure it out. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
But
Put the duct tape on Maria! You can't tell anyone.
Shh.
It's okay though, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. You're too
It's
big
fine.
brain. We'll just have to
It's
recruit
okay.
you into the business. You can help us own it instead. It's fine.
Oh, you know
Nice.
what? That I'd be okay with that.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good. I can act. I can hold the camera. I can hold the boom mic.
Ooh.
Like whatever you need me to do. I just got FOMO. Let me be a part of it.
Promotion for Maya!
Yeah. We'll happily have you do anything and everything.
And because about like the camera kind of reminds me of this just like stuff that you watch and everything. You mentioned you've been a weeboo since you're like a baby bat. What are some of your like favorite anime and games that you remember?
Oh, absolutely. My favorite is like classic, like Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah.
My favorite when
Opening's
I was growing
a
up.
banger.
Right? Oh my goodness! Like my first crush was actually Speed Racer, and then like my second crush was Kurama from.
Okay,
Yu
but
Yu.
who didn't
Oh my
have a crush on
God.
Kurama? Who didn't though?
Right?
Nobody.
It's so fair though.
So, and then like my mom was like, you know, it's gonna be a phase, and like here I am, 6,000 years later, and making anime
was-
my career.
It wasn't. It's not a phase, Mom.
No, you've become anime. You've become the anime.
But recently, oh, I say recent, but like within the last like decade, I'd say like Konosuba is
Yeah.
like one of my top ones. Kakegurui.
Yeah. Did you ever see the live action adaptation of that one?
I
Saw
saw.
one episode.
Yeah, I literally saw one episode because I was curious, and I was like, I can't tell if this is good or really, really cringe.
Yeah. I'm okay about like the anime girls being all like gambling. But
But
then
when the real people do it, it's like what?
it was kind of like, okay, And that's exactly when the mom walks in the room and you're just like, I wish this was anime so I could, like, justify this a bit more. But
Right?
they're expecting weird shit from anime at this point.
Not this
No.
necessarily though.
Like that thing when like anime characters make their eyes really big and their pupils are small. Like it's fine in anime, but that they did it in like the
They edited it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, this is weird.
The fact that they were trying to do the like anime like gambling horny faces but with the real people, I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
It was really funny though, and I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't know if I could sit through more than the first episode, but I laughed so much. I don't think I was supposed to laugh, but I did.
No, me too. I feel. And I was like, you know that feeling when you watch something embarrassing, your cheeks start tingling?
Yep. Yep.
I couldn't. I was like, okay, I really love this franchise, but I'll stick to the anime.
Right? It doesn't even matter if you're by yourself sometimes. You're just there and it's just like...
It's just pain. Secondhand embarrassment.
Right?
Yes!
It's like trying to watch somebody give like a speech in public and they can't say the words and you're just like, no. Or you see something coming from a mile away and you're just like, how did you not know that you were going to trip and fall right there?
Right? Why didn't you see the trap door? It's literally right in front of the coffee table in front of us.
It's literally like a hole in the ground. Like, do not look at the ground when you walk.
Cause you know, check it out. Like, I thought I made it pretty obvious. Everyone always wondered what my switch was for. But we once upon a time we walked in on your stream and you kind of entered a bat form, but you were like flying around in a bra. What was that about?
It's like a bra or a bikini top or something. When I rated you. I'm kind of curious because I had to go. What was going on?
Well, I'm trying to remember. Was there a pole by any chance?
I think so. Yeah.
I think I was pole dancing for money.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
That's another skill you can use in our business.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I will take lessons. I've always wanted to try pole dancing.
Actually, same though. It looks like a really good workout.
It does. That's literally the only reason.
Right? Spin class. It's really good for your abs, apparently.
Yeah. I really want to get like Gerudo abs, so I've been wanting to try it.
You can punch me in the abs, but you break your hand.
Yeah, exactly. We can all look like Mikasa.
Top waifu material. Wearing just a scarf.
Ooh.
That's how you show off the most abs. You just wear the scarf.
Oh
You
my
can see all the muscles. Except your neck, but I mean, that's fine.
That's
Gotta have like a sexy color
know.
somewhere.
I'm
like adding in a red scarf or something.
I'm kind of weak for collarbones though. So.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
but if you have the scarf going down the back, then it just covers your neck and your back, and you have the collarbones showing. Or you can have like one collarbone showing, have the scarf on one side.
Oh.
So you get like a tease of collarbone.
Yeah. So does this mean
man,
that
I have mine showing right now. Do I need to cover up now? I just realized maybe I shouldn't be on stream like this.
This is why I never brought it up before.
It's getting awfully warm. Let me.
1 second. I'll fix it. I'll make it better.
Oh my.
Hold on. I gotta find something safe.
Okay. Is this the one where we is this confirming that for I went too flustered.
I seriously wish I was kidding, but my mouse just died. Oh wait, no, I think I got it. Oh, there we go.
Does this mean
oh wait,
that
this is a bad shape. I gotta turn it.
if we give you biddies, you'll shake your titties?
You said you would, so I'm kind of curious.
I just want to confirm or deny.
Any pity givers in chat?
Unfortunately, we can't do it today, so we'll never find out. But it sounds like you're willing.
Anyway. Ooh, but I do have like a little bonus thing I can do. If I just
Dang!
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna need one person, or maybe both of you guys, to blow into your microphone.
Oh no. Okay. We both got it.
Awfully windy.
You became the anime. You did become the anime.
Oh no!
Oh my!
How could it become so windy? How? I'm so sorry. I didn't wear safety shorts.
Oh, what a shame that you didn't wear the safety shorts underneath. You just, I'll get you some spats if you end up working. If you.
Let me. No, I'm shy. You guys saw it.
I did actually see someone give a super chat. Does that count as biddies? They want to know if it counts as biddies.
Yes. It doesn't rhyme the same, but you give me biddies. I shake.
There you go!
There's I've never done it in front of so many people before.
Oh, you're doing so well, honey. The camera loves you.
Yeah. Even though you're also the one operating it. Yeah. That might be why though. It has a bit of bias. And you mentioned some of the anime that you really liked. Are there any like particular game franchises that you're a big fan of as well?
Lately I've only been playing Apex, but like when I was a kid, when I was a vampire a couple years ago, I was really into Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah! Good taste.
But I don't want to say like I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan because like sometimes Kingdom Hearts fans are like, okay, but can you recite the entire plot of Kingdom Hearts from start to finish?
Those aren't fans, those are assholes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I guess I'm a casual Kingdom Hearts consumer.
Maybe, but I don't know. Are they asking for like the inclusion of there's like 3DS spin-offs and stuff?
Yeah, I didn't play the 3DS games. I'm so sorry. But no, I was like super like thinking like I used to like the fan fiction and the fan art. And
do you write any fanfic?
I choose to not respond. But
you're pleading for silence. It's okay. It's okay. We all know what that means.
It's fine.
Yeah, I never drew any BL fan art when I was
no. Never.
Huh?
Never read any, never drew any, never wrote any.
Yeah, what is a doujin? I've never heard of that before.
What are those?
I totally don't know good places to find doujins if you ever get curious.
I totally don't either. I absolutely do not know anything of some really great free websites with lewd things, but they are I don't know them. I don't know them.
Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah, but if you ever did know, I'll give you my numbers. Wink, wink.
Just in case, so we can check if what we found is correct or not.
Yeah, you know what?
We need research.
Research. We need to verify the integrity of these internets.
And we have to make sure to keep it away from
we need to check if they're part of the lore too. Because isn't everything part of Kingdom Hearts lore?
Yeah, what if it's not canon?
Yeah, you're right. We have to message the authors, of course.
We have to
verify.
And if they have the wrong pairing, or the wrong Sime and Uke. If I knew what those were.
Oh,
that's okay.
Aseme and Uke?
Who?
I mean,
I
they
think
sound like names, right? That's people, right?
It's like Japanese for like it's baseball terms from what I've heard.
Okay. Cool. I don't like sports, so that's why I don't know what it means.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yes. Pure.
But hypothetically speaking, if you guys are playing baseball, would you guys be pitchers or catchers?
I mean, I think it would be kind of boring to always have to have one position. Wouldn't you want to like change it up sometimes?
That is very fair. I feel like it would depend on who was the opposite.
It depends on who you're playing against.
Exactly, depending on the who I'm playing against, whether I would want to pitch at them or catch their ball.
Yeah.
True.
What about you? Do you have a specific position play?
Yeah. On the team. Yeah.
Oh, I personally, I believe I'm not really a jack of all trades. I really wanted to master one position. So I would say I'm more of a catcher.
Okay. In your case, then I would definitely I'd pitch for you.
Oh,
if you need a pitcher.
Yeah,
I'll gladly we could all play. We could all play.
Yeah.
You're right.
You need a bunch of people for a team, right? We're talking about baseball still, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're all some heavy hitters.
Yeah.
So if you guys wanna play some baseball with me.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a really nice group now down in the basement. I bet we almost have a full team.
Yeah.
The basement?
Maybe we can all play baseball on Wednesday. Like when we can ask everyone if they want to play baseball.
You're right. A lot of home runs.
I've only been to first base.
Oh. We can fix this.
Yeah. And oh yeah. One thing I saw you do that was really cute. I'm just curious if you're inspired to do anything kind of similar-ish. You invented like a really cool snowball fight minigame versus chat using like the tits system. Do you have any future plans to make like any other games or anything? You don't have to spoil it. I'm just curious.
I do. I have one coming up that I'm like setting it up for and things like that. But it's gonna be also like me versus chat. And I was gonna, what is it? Like for the snowball fight, I like animated like some thingies, so like I'm able to throw things back at them.
Oh my
So
gosh!
I have to like remake, or not remake, but like make assets for this next event too.
That's so fun! Oh my goodness! See, those aren't even like things that would cross my smooth brain. Computers are hard.
Computers are hard.
And especially,
really cool.
But I guess it's one of the nice things about living such a long life is that you've been able to grow and adapt with the changes. So you just probably have like boundless knowledge, I could imagine. I wonder, since you've been around for like a number of centuries, do you have any interesting memories from other periods in history?
Ooh. I knew this guy who can make like blood into wine. That was pretty pog.
That's pretty nice. I mean, like unlimited alcohol.
But then he just ruined the blood, so maybe not so pog.
I was gonna say that might be the only way I would try it, but
that's fair.
At the same
time, you kind of need the blood though.
True. But it's okay. It just means like you guys can share it too.
Communal cup.
Yeah.
That would that'd be an indirect kiss.
Indirect kiss?
Would it be so? It depends. Because it would be at least in one direction. Once it turns to wine though, I don't know if we can give it back because then it's not blood. It might just make you sad.
Okay, I'll just make it. Because like alcohol goes into your bloodstream, so I'll take a little nibble. It's fine.
Ooh, so if you
you
were
get the alcohol through us.
I was gonna say if like I got drunk because you know I like to have a beer now and then or 5, and Pam enjoys to have a coffee or 8.
But I don't handle it very well.
But if you were to drink my blood if I was drunk, would that get you drunk?
Yeah.
So that's how you can still get drunk.
And then it's like discount because it's like we're like double dipping out of the same.
Oh my god, it's perfect. Okay, so we can go to a bar together. I'll order like a couple shots. I'll take them. You bite me. You slurp up my blood, and then we go dance.
Save tons of money. But will you do the pole dance with the bat? will you pole dance as the bat form though? That's what needs to happen if we go dancing.
I can pull dance at the bat right now if
Yeah!
I'm allowed to.
Oh yeah.
Let me get my pole.
We should give you some
God,
transforming time.
Okay.
A private
Right
show.
in front of the couch too.
Okay,
In front of the couch?
we'll let you move
Dang.
forward a little.
Okay. Don't look, I'm gonna be naked for a sec.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're not looking. We're not looking. Eyes are
I'm
closed.
looking respectfully. I'm sorry.
Can you look disrespectfully instead?
Okay. That's what I was kind of doing. I was actually lying. I'm sorry.
I am looking very disrespectfully right now.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Yeah!
I've never done this. I've never done this in front of strangers before.
Let's go!
Right. Oh yeah, but in this
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dang. Nice.
Yo! Okay, wait. I have the perfect thing to add to it.
Nikigumi.
Oh no!
I'm embarrassed. And then
Mm-hmm.
with a certain amount of certain super chat, it like oh.
What? Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! Now our stream is gonna get banned, and it was absolutely worth it. Absolutely
I'm
worth
so sorry, I didn't mean to.
it. No, 100% worth it. Would do again. Would get banned.
What is
100%.
this?
Yes, baby! Let's go!
Yeah!
Look at those abs! The money!
Don't tell my mom.
That's okay. I'm sure she'd be very proud. You gotta do what you gotta do to make all that money.
I'm proud. I'm proud.
I'm proud. I'm
only doing
extremely
this to
proud.
get me through college.
We just need to get through.
Can I put my clothes back on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, if you
That's
want
okay.
to.
That's okay.
We've
that's
been
okay.
blessed. We've been blessed.
We've been
It's fine.
blessed. We've been blessed. I'll take my money cannon away.
Thank
you.
Well, thank you. That was a unexpected blessing that
That's
we
a
had
very
there.
nice addition to our show today. We very much appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'm glad I got to show everyone my secret art.
It was beautiful. It was so.
Mhm.
It's definitely made me want to learn more so how to do even more.
Yeah.
You know?
It looks really fun.
It did. I'm inspired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a couple other things, but mostly inspired.
You guys, I definitely believe in you guys.
We'll have to learn.
Mm-mm.
Maybe you can recommend like classes, or you can teach us. Yeah.
Sensei? And we'll do it exclusively in Japanese.
I mean, I did
Wait.
order full body tracking, so I could, in theory, install a pole into my box, and I could learn, and I could
Wait,
do a pole
what?
dancing
That's
stream.
so cool though. First pole dancing VTuber?
Hell yeah!
That would actually be so.
Gotta straighten those abs!
I love to see that. Hello?
This is now my dream. You guys need to also get poles so that we can do a pole dance collab. We can do like
Okay.
synchronized
Okay,
dancing.
I've had one in my Amazon cart for months.
Wait,
But-
really?
I just never. I never thought that it would be like, you know, I always see the videos of them just like breaking.
What?
It's a little nervous. Yeah. That and aerial. I've always wanted to try like aerial, like doing all the like yoga on the ribbons and stuff, just hanging from the ceiling. When I'm
Yeah!
that or pole dancing, I would like fall and die.
Oh my
Right?
God.
It's okay.
I got some of the heels, so I guess that's the next step. After you get like the moneymaker heels.
Mm-hmm.
Heels? Yes.
Yes.
And then you have to get like there's like poles that like spin too, so like all you have to do is like hold it and then you just
Oh,
like,
it does the work for you.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Oh,
Mhm.
that'd be awesome.
And speaking of like dancing and music and stuff, we do a lot of song covers as well. Is there any like song or even a genre, if you don't have a specific one, that you'd really love to cover someday?
Yeah. I'm like a huge Suisei fan, so I would love to cover a Suisei song one day.
That'd be really cool.
That'd be so good. I heard your Demon Slayer opening cover.
We watched it on stream yesterday and it was so good.
Thank you. So good. You have such a beautiful voice. I mean, I already knew that you had a beautiful voice, but you have a beautiful singing voice too. It was really nice.
I love how powerful the chorus was. I was just like, damn!
Because that song is really hard to do, especially because like there's so much nuance and just like power that's in different parts, and you pulled it. You just did it so good.
Actually, that cover was supposed to like come out like a year plus ago, but I couldn't see it because that song is like hard.
It's so hard.
So, but like VTubing like really helped like my confidence, and like I got to be able to sing way more like much more.
I feel that.
And like doing karaoke streams, so I was like, wait, my range is bigger now. I can sing. I can cover it now.
You did it. I'm so proud. It was so good.
Speaking of like improving as a VTuber and stuff too, I know you did a panel on like becoming an independent VTuber.
Yeah.
What if you could give like one advice to people who are just looking to start out but they might be a little intimidated, what would you give them?
I think my big advice would be do what you like doing instead of doing what's like quote unquote cool, because like people can like smell like inauthenticity, I guess. And like I remember I was just like, oh, this is trending, I'll try this, but I like wasn't interested in it at all. Versus like something I was like really into, and I'm just like, yeah, like I remember like I'm really into like horror RPG games and stuff, like Eve and things like that. So like I remember I was streaming it and I'm just like, this doesn't really get views, but I really enjoy it. And then someone told me like, oh, like the reason why I became like a fan of you was because of like that stream. I'm just like, oh my gosh, that stream only had like 10-15 viewers, but
I've had the same thing with like really small streams, like doing otome games or whatever. It's like the people who find you for your niche things, they kind of tend to stick around a bit more. You might not get as high numbers, but it's still not a bad thing.
No, and you know what? Sometimes those are the true fans, because they're like they're sticking there and they're like, oh, you did this, and then they keep coming back, and you're like, you kind of pug yourself.
Yeah, so I think like my biggest thing would just be like, yeah, getting into like really niche things or doing what you love, because like people will appreciate you for that, even if you don't play like the things that everyone else plays.
It's probably good to try to like find whatever balance between the two is comfortable for you as well. Like if you like something and it's trending, it's probably good. But if you hate it, like why would you do that?
Yeah, no, you don't want to suffer through a stream.
No. Unless that's the point of it, like shitting on it or whatever, then that's another story.
True. But like I know a lot of people like don't do what they love because they're like, oh, it's not gonna bring anyone. But like there's people that will thingy. Just like keep trying.
Keep trying. Ganbatte.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of streams, did you have any upcoming streams or events that you would like to promote for yourself?
So I'm gonna be doing you guys mentioned earlier like I'm like recovering from like a surgery and things like that. So I haven't been able to do like some of my usual content just because it gets a little bit more demanding on my body. But I'll be doing ASMR like 3 times a week, which is more than I usually do. Usually I do it like once or twice a week. So for the next 2 weeks, I'll be doing that on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays until May 8th, which is like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Oh, that's good. You know what? It's a great way to make content, and it's something that you know that both you and your viewers enjoy. And it's a good way to be kind on your body too. I'll definitely come and lurk.
Oh, thank you. And then we're doing Minecraft in tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for that.
I'm so excited.
I definitely won't kill you in the game. Not at all. Never.
No, never.
Yeah,
there will definitely be no death.
You wouldn't hurt me if I'm not good at Minecraft at all, right? You wouldn't hurt a new player, right?
No.
Of course not.
We're going to work together. Right?
Team work.
Yay, team! Play baseball!
Baseball!
And that only works as a team. Definitely no elimination or death or anything.
Yeah. Oh god, I've seen some bad yaois of that. Never. Huh?
I was like, you guys will protect me from all the big scary things in Minecraft, right?
The big scary things.
Yeah, the big scary things. Definitely not me.
I was gonna say it's definitely not Pam. Of course not.
No.
But everyone, Maria's merch is live. You can go and buy her absolutely amazing VTuber pack on PLAYdate live right now. Free shipping. And please make sure that you go and follow her Twitch, as well as give her a follow on Twitter. And she's like you said, she's gonna be doing some ASMR. So if you into some ASMR, and maybe could we give him a little sample? I mean, you don't need to do like the professional regular quality, but
I love you. I'm embarrassed.
Okay. It's with the normal mic, so I can handle it. I have like an irrational fear of ASMR. I was like panicking, ready to like die in my seat.
Oh no, I don't know. That was nice.
I respect the creators, but like that was okay. But like when people go up to the actual ASMR mic and get really quiet and I hear all the mouth sounds, it just like sends shivers of fear through my body.
No, maybe
I can't handle it.
I feel that way for like
it's not the good tingles, it's the bad tingles.
Oh, the deep licking and like the there was like one that I heard one time. It was like a jelly girlfriend licks the inside of your ear, and I don't know why I clicked it. To be totally honest, I was on a weird rabbit hole dive. That happens sometimes. You know how it is.
Yeah.
But you could like feel it into your body, but not in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like
oh, sorry. No. I do have one question I have to ask before we close up though, because we've been asking everyone. Would you rather eat an onion like an apple, or would you rather eat a zucchini like a banana?
Okay, how do you peel a zucchini like a banana?
You kind of have to like scratch at it for a long time.
I don't know. I guess you could get a peeler, maybe.
You can cheat with like knives or whatever if you want. You can just peel at it with your nails.
Peel it with your raw hands.
You might use your fangs and you could like gnaw the skin off maybe.
I think I would choose the onion. I really like
the second person brave enough to try the onion. Everyone's been rejecting it.
The true question, skin or no skin?
For the onion, yeah.
Oh, for the onion. Oh, okay. You're not talking about baseball, right?
Do you?
I mean, maybe.
Raw onion only.
Yeah.
I would like the raw onion with the skin off, actually.
Oh, okay.
Skin off.
Mm-hmm.
That does sound good. That sounds better.
I actually did yesterday accidentally make a stir fry, and I was so tired I forgot to take the skin off the onion, and I tried like eating it, and I was like, bleh! I couldn't even chew it.
No.
It's extra fiber. You should have just pushed
That's true. My digestion would have thanked me if I toughed it out.
Oh no. Anyways, Mari, thank you so much for coming and being part of this today. It's been an absolute pleasure interviewing you.
It was so much fun.
You're so sweet. Much sweeter than you would expect a Yandere bat to be.
Yeah.
In the best way.
I might be a little biased because of you guys, so
That's okay. I like it when people are biased towards us, so it's fine.
That's fine. Now, because you're aware of the hole in the floor, I'll give you the option. Do you wanna? You gonna go in the hole?
Oh yeah. Give me do I get any parting words before?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can yell as you leave, as you fall. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming. Goodbye.
Have fun on your stream. She's super cute.
She's so cute. So sweet. What the heck? I will absolutely listen to her ASMR.
I would if I could, but fear.
That was comfy. That was fun. Come. But that is it. It for
Your brain has gone back to monkey again.
Monkey. Monkey smooth brain. That is it for
You run away. It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Nothing
no
happened. Now you gotta DM me what sites that you use, and I'll DM you what sites I use.
Actually, I was gonna recommend in-person shops.
Oh.
I only read physical copies.
Oh, I like to have it to go on my phone so I can read it on the bus.
But you see, I buy the physical copies that are sold at places like Call Me Kent and stuff, so these ones aren't online. They can't be online all the time. Not for bad reasons, just they would end up being too spicy. They want to make moolah on them.
Okay. I'm okay. I'm going with you to the next Comic Cat. But that's it for the interviews for today. But we still have one more day left of Playdate 2022. Tomorrow is our main event.
Tomorrow.
Yeah! Tomorrow's the main event. We're gonna be doing our big, awesome, cool challenges in Minecraft for one lucky person to win the ultimate Playdate.
The honor of winning.
Yeah, they win the bragging rights of winning. And that will be starting tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So check your time zones. Make sure that you're there. And then immediately following the event, which will be about 2 hours, we're going to be interviewing Hiragi Yu. And then right after Hiragi Yu, then we'll be interviewing Yuka. Yuka Bear! Yay! So,
and then after that, that's gonna be it for, I'm pretty sure, the activities of the event. But the merch will still be on sale for like a little bit longer, but just to make sure your brain remembers. You might want to grab it as soon as possible.
Yeah, make sure you get on it. It's a 2-week unlimited pre-order, so I highly recommend getting on it to make sure that you get your stuff. Get your shit. Do it. All right. But until tomorrow, lovely members of chat, you take care of yourself. We interview each other when? We'll see.
Oh no.
I don't know. I feel like I know a lot about you.
Every collab though, isn't that like every collab?
Pretty much. But it's good. Okay. Well, then until tomorrow, everyone.
You're forgetting something.
Oh, I will raid on the Twitch because I always forget that I need to do a raid.
It's okay. It's not necessary. It's
no, it's a good thing to do. I'm gonna do it. Because we're gonna.
A suggestion.
Yeah, that's exactly. We're gonna send you to a member of somebody who's part of our merch event, who you all know and love, Fumiko Hoshi. She's playing some Guilty Gear. So everyone over on Twitch, you're going to be going to Fumiko. On YouTube, I guess you're SOL. But make sure you subscribe, give us a follow, and stick around. We're going to be doing the event on Pam's channel, and then we're going to be doing the interviews back here.
And I told you guys I was probably going to gorilla today, but I'm probably not. I'm tired. No gorilla.
And that's okay.
I'll make a short. I'll compromise. I'll make you guys a short and I'll upload it and, like, as soon as I can get it done. I'll just make one right now and upload it. Bam.
That works.
I'll stream it. As a 1-minute stream. It'll be a gorilla. I'll gorilla my short. I'll stream it. How about that? Is that good enough for you guys? Okay. Stream it.
We'll do it. You'll do it. She's no liar. All right. Then we'll see you tomorrow.